What's going on? It's Kraken. And if I had $1 billion, this is what I do. When I think about $1 billion, the first thing I think about is the access that I would have. I'd be around other billionaires, right? So I would invest money in getting around them. I don't really know what that costs because I'm not there, but I assume usually getting in those rooms, you have to have a certain type of bag to be able to talk to them, and I would just use that to expand my mind.
Ladies and
that there would be plays and things that I can't even fathom because I'm not there and I don't know these people. I don't know how they think, but I would pay whatever it costs to get there. Other than that, I definitely would buy a ton of property, commercial property, multifamily, single families, it doesn't matter. Property ownership is not as easy as everybody makes it seem, so you definitely need to invest money into getting good people to manage those properties because that can make or break you. In terms of my own properties, I don't really imagine myself having a huge, $100 million crib. I think I would rather have a primary and secondary. So being in areas, being that I'm in the music industry, I would want to have a crib in Atlanta, a crib in Los Angeles, a crib in New York, and definitely my primary crib being in North Carolina or Texas because I might be able to get it for $3, so that's cool too. And if I were to have a property outside of the country, I would need it to be in Marbella. That's my favorite city in the world. It's a hidden gem. I might have just gave y'all some free game. Marbella is the best city in the world. I gotta have a crib there too. In that primary house that I have to have the most ridiculous studio of all time. I'm talking about the big 48 channel SSL board, every preamp, compressor, the C800 microphone, like everything that I've Googled and looked at and I thought to myself, I gotta get this money by tomorrow so I can get that. I would get that and I would put that in my studio because obviously I'm an artist, so I definitely have to invest into that craft and I really just love it. I'm a nerd when it comes to audio gear, so I definitely want to get everything that I can see. I want to start a school too, man. Like I want to teach people how to do what they need to do to get to college if they so please. But I really want a school that focuses on building leaders. I imagine it being something where, while the kids coming up in elementary school, middle school, people are paying attention to if somebody has these leadership qualities. You don't have to be somebody that gets all A's or anything like that. It's not about that. But if this person looks like a leader, then I want you to come to my school and learn how to lead more. People often say that leaders are not born, leaders are born not made, but being somebody that went to a school that focused heavily on leadership, I disagree with that. You do need the innate qualities, but I think that we really need to start breeding and nurturing our future leaders of America at a younger age. And obviously at that, you also are going to be learning financial literacy and just learning all the things that school and the system today does not teach you. I'm a big proponent of investing in things that I love. And one thing I love, well, two things I love to do is I love to eat and I love to drink. So with eating, I'm not really interested in opening or starting my own restaurant, but I would definitely love to franchise. This is probably very North Carolina of me, but we gotta figure out how we can get Cookout and Bojangles worldwide. I don't care. I spend whatever to make that happen. And I know that would be lucrative, but it's no reason why people in North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia are the only people that get to experience those things. That has to be everywhere. And I definitely want to make my own liquor too. Like that's a high priority, honestly. I need my junk to hit like Casamigos. In terms of cars that I would want to buy, I say this in a lot of my songs. I'm rapping till I get a Benz, but I'm not talking about like the regular Benz. I gotta get the G-Wagon, purple, black interior, black rims. I gotta have that. Other than that, I think I really just need like an old school, a 64 Impala or an older Continental, and I'm cool. I'm not too into cars, so I'm chilling there. Another thing I would want to do if I was a billionaire is own a team. Now, I don't know if $1 billion will get you that, so I might need to be a part of a conglomerate, which goes back to my first point of trying to figure out how I can get 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, so I could be around those people because I love sports, always have, and I would love to own a team like the Panthers, but I know for a fact David Tepper is 18 bills, so even if I got a bill, we still got a ways to go. Given the military background, I definitely would want to try to tie that into my life, and I think the way that I would do that is I want to buy like an old P3 or P8 if possible and make it my own private jet, man. I'm trying to have that jump looking like Air Drake, except it's Air Kraken. I would definitely want to try to get some partnerships going with Nike or Jordan specifically. I really didn't notice about myself until I started seeing some money for real, but I really love shoes. So if I can make my own shoe, or if I can get a partnership with them where I'm promoting their shoes and they slide me every single release for free, we definitely got to make that happen. And my billionaire get up would definitely be a blank t-shirt, some jeans, and some wild shoes. That's all I would wear, whether I'm doing a business meeting, I'm doing a show, it don't matter. I'm wearing blank tee and some wild Jordans. Gotta buy some art. I don't want to do nothing typical, so I'm gonna have to do my research on that and find like somebody way out of left field that I can invest in and possibly even help that artist become more prominent in the game. But I definitely think art is a great investment. It's another thing that I love, so we definitely gotta make that happen. I also would probably spend $20 million trying to create the greatest album possible. I don't know if that number is to the right of that or to the left of that, but basically my mindset with that is I want the best everything. I want the best producers, I want the best pianists, guitar player, everything. I need all the videos to look like movies. Nah, it's probably gonna shoot them. I really want to invest a large amount of money in creating the best product. I want somebody to say like, this is the greatest album of all time when I'm done with it. And obviously you need money to accomplish that. And then we're gonna tour and make all the money back. Other than that, I'm a pretty easy guy to please, man. I think that's what I would do with $1 billion. We probably would have a lot of overhang. I know the typical thing to do would be say like, you know, set your parents up, set your family up, but to me that's gonna be a revolving door. There's no amount of money that I can put to that, and you know, it's nothing that they need that would affect $1 billion.